this video, I'm going to tell you the best morning routine you can try to 10x your productivity. And no, it doesn't consist of going for a run or meditating or gratitude journaling or taking cold showers or whatever. It's probably something I've never heard before, yet it's so common sense and so simple. Like, it's so obvious, but yet nobody really talks about it. But the best morning routine, this is how you go about it. You wake up, and you can wake up whichever time you want. It seems that you just want to wake up and give yourself enough time before you start going about your life. So like, you don't just wake up and 10 minutes later you're already going to school or you're going to your job or whatever. So maybe you want to wake up like maybe an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier, whatever, depending on you. But you just wake up and you get right to work. That literally is the best morning routine I've found to 10x your productivity. I know you might be a little disappointed or a little pissed that you expect me to give you like some secret sauce and all that. But this is literally the secret sauce right here if you want to be 10 times more productive or whatever. Because immediately you wake up, you get straight to the work that is important to you, and that's the most important thing here, the work that is important to you. Because you don't just want to wake up and start doing random things. Because the thing with waking up and doing meditation or gratitude journaling or whatever, they're not bad, but if those are the things that are the most important things to you, like, you have to realize the season of life you are in. If the season of life you are in, meditating and taking cold showers and going for a run and all that, that's very important to you, then definitely go ahead, immediately you wake up, start implementing those things. But if that is not the most important thing on your mind, maybe right now you're in school and that's more important, or you are in your job and you want to level up in this career, that's more important. You are trying to learn this new skill, you are trying to start this business or do this side hustle or whatever, and that is more important. You want to wake up and be getting right into that, because sitting around and doing the 20 minutes of meditation and the cold showers and the push-ups and everything, like, they are not necessarily bad, but it's not the best way I've found to be productive. Because what do you gain if you basically work all day or spend all your time on this thing, but yeah, that thing is not even the most important thing to you? Like, it's not even the most important thing in your life at that moment. What I realized in myself is, like, once I wake up, assuming I slept well in the night and everything, those first few hours of the day, they are like super. Everything about me is just super. My energy levels, my attention, my focus, everything is just at its peak. So if I start doing all these things, like meditating and taking cold showers and reading and going for a run and everything, my brain power and brain point, willpower and everything starts to diminish. Maybe you wake up and you go for a run, that's literally maybe minus 30 willpower. You go and meditate, another 30, and before you now finally sit down to focus on the task, you have already used so much of this willpower to do all these other little things that you don't have as much to dedicate towards the task you're trying to attack, the thing that is really important to you. That's the reason why I say you should do what is most important to you. Because if meditating, going for a run and all these things, if they're important to you, then definitely, because there was a time in my life when working out and stuff was the most important thing to me. And guess what I did? Immediately I woke up, I worked out for like the first 30-45 minutes to 1 hour after I woke up. I always did my workouts and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. There was a time that going for runs and everything was the most important thing to me. Therefore, when I woke up, guess what I did? For the first 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, I went for a run and all that, and it worked fine. So at least for me, what I noticed is, you want to identify the period of life you are in, what is most important to you. Then immediately you wake up, do that thing next. And the cold showers or the going on a run and all those things, not like you completely cut them out, you can do them later. But those first few hours of the day, those first few minutes of the day, you dedicate them to the thing that is most important to you. It might not be the perfect morning routine, might not be the best on the internet, it might be some crazy millionaire morning routine or whatever that is very effective, whatever. But at least for me, for what I've found in my own life personally, this has been working well for me. Like, just doing this alone has made me significantly more productive, because I noticed that anything I tie to me waking up, I'm usually more consistent at it. So me really trying tying the thing that is most important to me after I wake up, I'll be a lot more consistent at that. Because I thought about this one time, I'll wake up and I'll do all these push-ups and do all these things, and I was a lot more consistent in doing the push-ups and stuff than in actually doing what was important to me, which was like working on my YouTube channel, my business and stuff. So it's like, it just didn't really make sense to me. It's almost like I was doing it backwards. So that's what I suggest, that's what I recommend, that's what has working for me. Wake up and just get right into work. Forget the cold showers, forget all those stuff. Get right into work, and when you're done, you can go and do your cold showers or whatever.